Enough is enough. Nnamdi Kanu accuses the federal government of ethnic discrimination against Igbo people over IPOB proscription. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to hear this morning. As our headline for this morning says that enough is enough. Nnamdi Kanu accuses the federal government of ethnic discrimination against Igbo people over IPOB proscription. Well, the case of Nnamdi Kanu is one that everybody wants to talk about and one that everybody wants to know about. Well, under this headline, it says that the detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has said that the proscription of IPOB by the Nigerian government constitutes ethnic discrimination against the Igbo people of the Southeast region. Through his Special Counsel Alloy Ejimakor, Kanu addressed a world press conference in Abuja, highlighting the selective nature of the government's action. Ejimakor emphasized that while IPOB, predominantly comprising Igbo individuals, was proscribed and labeled a terrorist organization, other groups such as the Arewa Youth Forum, representing the Hausa Fulani, the Odua Peoples Congress, the Yoruba, the Niger Delta Avengers, the Igbo, and the Miyetti Allah, have not faced similar actions. This disparity, according to Kanu's legal team, underscores an ethnically motivated bias against the Igbo nation. The legal counsel recounted the sequence leading to IPOB proscription. He said, on September 20, 2017, the Nigerian government filed an ex parte application before the Federal High Court to formally proscribe IPOB and declare it a terrorist group. The following day, Justice Abdul Karofati granted the order, which, without prior notice to IPOB or an opportunity for the group to present its case, this order was issued under the provisions of Nigeria Terrorism Prevention Act of 2011 as amended. Ejimakor pointed out that neither the Southeast governors nor the federal government considered Section 42 of the Nigerian Constitution, which prohibits discrimination based on ethnicity and political opinion. When proscribing IPOB, by gazettes, the ex parte order, millions of IPOB members along with their leaders are labeled as terrorists, subjecting their properties to potential certification without due process. Highlighting international perspective, Ejimakor referenced a letter dated back to October 1, 2020 from the African Commission on Human Rights and People's Rights and the United Nations to the Nigerian president. The letter condemned the proscription of IPOB, suggesting that the action was driven by ethnic bias against the Igbo people. Despite various legal efforts, challenges persist. In June 2024, the Court of Appeal in Abuja rejected Nnamdi Kanu's application to challenge the order proscribing IPOB. The court held that Kanu should have first sought permission from the Federal High Court before approaching the Appellate Court. Well, furthermore, in July 2024, Kenneth Nkonko, a chieftain of the Labour Party, attributed Kanu's prolonged detention to ethnic bias. Nkonko highlighted that other separative leaders from different regions, such as Sunday Igboho of the Yoruba nation, has been released, questioning the government's inconsistent approach. Adding to the allegation of ethnic discrimination, Nnaemeka Ejiofor, a member of Kanu's legal team, recounted an incident in Abia State. He said that during the military Operation Python Dance, there was an attempt to eliminate Kanu at his hometown, resulting in the loss of several lives. This operation, according to Ejiofor, further exemplifies the targeted action against the Igbo nation. The Indigenous People of Biafra has consistently called for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, accusing the federal government of ethnic bias and violating international law in his detention and trial. In a statement issued by IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary Emma Powerful, the group criticized the continued legal proceedings against Kanu despite favorable court rulings, describing the trial as politically motivated and aimed at suppressing Kanu's advocacy for Biafra's self-determination. Well, that was all that was said here concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that enough is enough, as Nnamdi Kanu accused the federal government of ethnic discrimination against the Igbo people over IPOB. A lot of things has been going about right now in this Nnamdi Kanu's case. Believe me, a lot has been going about. Well, Nnamdi Kanu is accusing the federal government of ethnic bias, of ethnic discrimination, because it has come to the knowledge of everybody that it's not as if the federal government want to follow the law. They don't want to follow the law. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail because of his an Igbo man. Let nobody deceive us. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail because of his an Igbo man. The federal government do not want to follow the law. Because if they had to follow things by the Nigerian Constitution, Nnamdi Kanu would be a free man by now. It is only in Nigeria we've seen that a Supreme Court will grant an order and the High Court will disobey the Supreme Court. Only in Nigeria I've seen that one. And it's in Nnamdi Kanu's case. And it troubles a lot of people that the federal government are using Nnamdi Kanu's case for their political gain. During election, they'll be talking about Nnamdi Kanu, saying that vote for me, I'll release Nnamdi Kanu, vote for me, I'll release Nnamdi Kanu. After that, you'll not hear Nnamdi Kanu's voice in their mouth again. Both state and federal government, I'm talking about two of them. Ejimakor, the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, is telling everybody that you see this in Nnamdi Kanu's case, it is ethnically motivated. It is the federal government are just playing things using ethnicism. Because Sunday Igbo, who is also advocating for the Yoruba nation, yes, Sunday Igbo is also agitating for the right of the Yoruba people, for the freedom of the Yoruba people. He's not in jail. He's also an agitator for the same as Nnamdi Kanu. He's not in jail. Okay, fine. All those Boko Haram that were released, that have killed people, bombed houses, destroyed family, the federal government released them, saying that they have been rehabilitated. But a freedom fighter who is using his mouth to advocate for the freedom of his people, to advocate for the sovereignty of the land which they once had, is now a terrorist, labeling IPOB as terrorists. All this is just ethnically motivated, believe me. It has come to the notice of everybody that everything IPOB or everything the Igbo people do to get the attention of the federal government does not just work out. They have marginalized that region so badly that they have even forgotten that Igbos exist. I'm telling you. Well, official IPOB have criticized the actions of the federal government, telling them to mend their ways, because the case of Nnamdi Kanu is not going to end like this. By fire by force, Nnamdi Kanu must be freed. That one is short and sure. Nnamdi Kanu must be free by fire by force, whether the devil likes it or not. He has to be free, because it will be the right thing to do. A lot of people are still pushing for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people have called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot even start counting them. You cannot start counting the people who have called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. Well, Nnamdi Kanu and his lawyer accused the federal government of ethnic bias and violating international law in his detention and trial, which is true. They should obey what the Supreme Court said back in 2020. Sorry, back in 2021, when they granted Nnamdi Kanu bail. They should obey what the Supreme Court said. If they had to follow the Constitution, Nnamdi Kanu would be a free man. They had to put Justice Binta Wanko, a judge that is so corrupt, handpicking the judiciary. What do you guys think concerning this Nnamdi Kanu's case? Drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button. Here's the big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.